Good morning, John. I'm going to the doctor's office. Going to the doctor, cause I can't move my neck. I can't move my neck. I guess I can't move my head, because the head is the thing that your neck moves. And it hurts like in my arm and my shoulder, and I'm worried about it. So I'm gonna go to the doctor and he's gonna give me pills so that I can get addicted to painkillers like Rush Limbaugh and Gregory House. Two of my favorite people in the world, because they're just so nice, you know? It's kind of blows because we just hit 200,000 subscribers and I had a plan for a whole dance that I would do that I can't do with my neck like this. Maybe when I get home I can figure out some kind of dance to do, something that doesn't involve a lot of movement. This does make me think about injuries though, like childhood injuries, all of the things that I've done to myself, all the scars on my body, all the broken bones. That is a big freaking clock. I guess they want us to know exactly how much time we're spending in the waiting rooms. Ow. Maybe that should be our theme this week, John. Stories from our childhood. That was a really loud noise. Shh, it wasn't me. It was something else. I could tell you the one about how I got this car. You want to hear that one? So one day, you and I and a bunch of the neighborhood kids were riding bikes around Nick Jones's house. I knock over a potted plant and the pot breaks. And so all of us are like, oh, something bad happened, let's run away. And so we ran away and nobody fessed up to breaking the pot. But then Nick's mom found out and Nick totally ratted me out. And so my mom, as punishment for not fessing up and for breaking the pot, made me do some chores over at the Joneses' house. One of the punishments was, of course, to take the garbage out. Now, Nick's mom did not make me take out the bag of garbage that had the pot pieces in it because they're sharp and that would be a dangerous thing for a fifth grader to do. However, the bag with the broken pot pieces was already on the curb when I put my bag down. I lifted that bag and I laid it down on the other bags of trash. And then I went like this. And you may have guessed by now, sticking out of one of the bags that I had laid down my bag on top of was a very sharp piece of terracotta. I don't remember the pain so much. I remember sort of a dull ache and the warmth falling down my arm of the blood. So I ran up in a panic to the Joneses' front door and I knocked, and they let me in because I was bleeding all down my arm. This is my favorite part of the story, and really one of the only things I remember about the experience. Mr. Jones thought that he just needed to wash some of the blood off to get a better look at the situation. So Mr. Jones stuck my hand under the faucet. You may want to mute your speakers for this next part. What I remember was the skin of my hand opening up and seeing the bones underneath. They called an ambulance, we kept pressure on it, and I was just fine. I'm home now, so I'm going to do a kind of dance. A dance that you can do even if your neck hurts pretty bad. The music is Kristina Horner's new band, all caps. The song is called Don't Unplug Me.
Don't unplug me, or just shut me down. Please just love me with your steel heart.
And since we have 200,000 subscribers, I kind of want to know how long people have been around. So I'm going to do this. In the comments below, if you have been watching since 2009, tell me if you've ever broken a bone and what bone it was. If you've been watching since 2008, tell me about a scar that you have on your body and where the scar came from. And if you've been watching since 2007, leave a comment telling us if you've ever had a surgery. And if you did, what for? I've had several surgeries. I had my wisdom teeth out, I had this tendon reattached, and I had a hernia that I had to get repaired. My intestines were poking through my diaphragm. It was painful. I just want to thank you, John, and all of the Nerd Fighters for helping to grow this community and helping us do all of the wonderful and awesome things that we do. And John, I will see you on Wednesday.
Your steel heart, I'd reboot you if you'd look at me.